In the Never Trump camp, it kind of surprises me a little bit because I thought of all of those guys as pretty smart and pretty opportunistic, and they are. And yet I think we now have to divide them into on the one side, you've got people like Bill Kristol, who I think fully knows that Trump is not a fascist. He's not a Nazi. He knows all that. It's just a cunning game that he plays to fire up the progressive billionaire donors to put money into his pocket. And on the other hand, you've got people like Robert Kagan and Jennifer Rubin, who evidently are crazy enough to believe their own, propagandistic nonsense and then work them. And then Kagan actually quits the Washington Post. Now, Jennifer Rubin kind of decided I'd rather take the paycheck and not do that. But nevertheless, would you say that this is the end of the line for the Never Trumpers, or do you think that they will still be able to pull their con artist routine with the progressive donor class?
I think they'll try to, in Bill Kristol's case, I think it's both a question of money and influence. I think he sincerely believes that he's kind of caught the ear of certain, power players in the halls of the Democratic Party, and has a degree of influence there. And it was the same reason why he was sort of so active in Republican politics for so long. For him, it's about power and access. But for some of them, I think people like Kagan and others that sort of drank the Kool-Aid here, I think some of them will just sort of quietly go away because they feel defeated and they feel like there's nothing else left to do. Rubin will continue to write her sort of insane screeds at the Washington Post that nobody reads, but I don't really see much harm in kind of letting her do that, I guess.
Basically, Jennifer Rubin and David French. I mean, David French seems to write a column every 6 weeks, essentially subtitled, "This time Trump is really finished." And I think he had one of those like yesterday. This time, with his appointees, he's really done it. This time he's really finished. So I find all of this very amusing. Guys, I've been talking to Will Upton. We'll take a pause and be right back.